Ngeba Sojola here. In this video, we'll be basically looking at a cryptocurrency that is found on a crypto paper that was released by the World Economic Forum in June of 2021, right? This cryptocurrency is known as Algorand. Now, Vitalik Buterin, right, the founder of Ethereum, once stated that when one creates a blockchain, he has to deal with something known as a blockchain trilemma. I've already have a video on this topic. You can check it out in my list of videos, right? But in summary, basically, when you speak of a blockchain trilemma, you speak of the fact that when one creates a blockchain, right, and wants to basically create it in a sustainable way, right? There are three things that he needs to deal with: decentralization, scalability, and security, right? And Vitalik Buterin basically stated that in order to create a blockchain, you need to sacrifice one. So you can only create a blockchain that has two out of three of these. So you can only create a blockchain that is decentralized and scalable, but not necessarily secure. Or you can build a secure, fast, scalable, but not necessarily decentralized. Now, the Algorand blockchain, right, fundamentally wants to deal with this perception, right, in saying that when one creates a blockchain, he basically needs to sacrifice one in order for the blockchain to be functional. But Algorand basically proves that statement wrong because it is one of the first cryptocurrency to be able to create a platform, right, that can handle all three, right? So basically, it focuses on creating a blockchain that is secure, right? That is fast and scalable without compromising decentralization, right? Now, when we speak of the principles that Algorand was built upon, right? We basically speak of about four principles, right? Number one, it is immediate transaction, right? Which basically speaks on the idea of instant finality, right? Number two, it basically deals with scalability, which touches to the core of adoption, how many people can adopt the specific cryptocurrency. Now, another principle that this is built on is that it's carbon neutral. Another one is that it's based on high or great performance, right? And the last but certainly not least of the principles that Algorand is built upon is that it basically is simple, right? Simple to operate and simple to adopt. Now, ALGO is fundamentally built for speed at a low cost, right? Now, ALGO also believes that it has found a way to finalize, right, a block, right, in only one round of voting or validations, right? Now, this creates an effect of increased performance, right? And an increase of transactions per second that the network can handle. Initially, the first transactions per second that Algorand could handle was about 1,000 transactions per second, right? This is in a decentralized manner, in a secure manner, and in a fast and scalable manner, right? Of course, throughout the years, it has improved from 1,000, right, to 6,000, I think in 2022, right, to well over 50,000 transactions per second, right? This fundamentally increases the scalability and the speed of the Algorand network, right? Now, when we look at the type of protocol which is used, within this cryptocurrency, right? A protocol known as the Byzantine Agreement, right? Which basically provides features that have the ability to to protect the network against partitioned network attacks. These are attacks which are basically on a network level and are able to bring forth a safety feature that is unparalleled with other crypto. The consensus mechanism is based on what is known as a pure proof of stake, right? That has been entirely built on a verifiable random function mechanism, right? Which basically allows users to privately determine if they have been chosen for the next block, right? They do this in a permissionless, secure, decentralized, and in a fast manner. No feature in the Algorand blockchain gets me more excited than a feature that is known as state proofs, right? Which basically allows the Algorand blockchain to communicate with other blockchains in a decentralized, trustless, and secure manner. Basically, interoperability, right? Number two is the fact that the state proofs can protect the history of the blockchain from attacks that come from quantum computers, right? Now, I really love that feature. How the pure proof of stake works is that you have two types of nodes within the network. The first types of nodes are known as participation nodes, right? And the second type of nodes are known as relay nodes. The participation nodes are nodes which participate in consensus, right? Or invalidation, right? And the relay nodes are nodes which basically manage and store data, right? And basically communicate to the participation nodes of the state of the Algorand network. When it comes to relay nodes, they can be basically a basic computer, right? Or an iPad or a smartphone, right? Can be basically used as a relay node. Algorand has its own virtual machine known as Algorand Virtual Machine, right? Another interesting fact is that Algorand has been quite busy within the past 4 to 5 years, right? Just to mention a few partnerships they've been busy with is that FIFA, right? FIFA has decided to build, to have NFTs on the Algorand blockchain, right? In partnership together with blockchain. Uh, Algorand has also partnered with a company known as Climate Trade to also create a carbon credit system, right? Together with the carbon markets to deal with the climate change issue. And the last interesting feature is that the ALGO token, if you have the ALGO token in your possession, is that number one, you can stake it, right? Number two is that you can have a governance feature, right? Meaning that if you have certain number of algos, right, you have a certain weight of voting that you can do, right? But one of the most amazing features about Algorand is that governments can build on Algorand because of its amazing security features, right? And the fact that it is quite secure, right? And fast and decentralized, right? So it would be very great for governments to build on it. One government that I'm sure that has built on it is the government of El Salvador, right? Decided to build its basically various government departments on it, right? So that it is protected and secure, and has secured its own information and data within the network. It's been a long video. Thank you for the opportunity. I'll see you in the next one.